Chaos continues outside Kabul's airport Thursday as thousands try to flee the country after the Taliban takeover last week. Parents passing their children to American soldiers as they try to climb over. President Joe Biden remains defiant. The withdrawal could not have been carried out more effectively, he said, in an exclusive interview with ABC News' George Stephanopoulos.
We're going to go back in hindsight and look, but the idea that somehow there's a way to have gotten out without chaos ensuing, I don't know how that happens.
Biden said no one could have foreseen the swift Taliban takeover, a possibility he has repeatedly dismissed since announcing the drawdown in April.
Somehow the 300,000 troops we had trained and equipped was going to just collapse. They were going to give up. I don't think anybody anticipated that.
Still, the failure to evacuate Americans and Afghan partners in an orderly manner and the rapid collapse of the American-backed Afghan military have raised doubts about the calculations behind Biden's foreign policy.
Yes, it was a failure of leadership. It was mostly a failure of proper thought and planning.
In just a few days, Biden's approval rating dropped by 7 percentage points to its lowest level in his presidency, according to a Reuters Ipsos poll. American public support for ending the war has also tumbled. 49% of voters now back the exit, down 20 points since April, according to a Morning Consult Politico poll. U.S. lawmakers vow to investigate the rapid Taliban victory and chaotic withdrawal.
What we have seen is an unmitigated disaster, a stain on the reputation of the United States of America.
But some analysts say the damage can be repaired and the decision to exit is still the right one.
This effort in nation building wasn't working. It's time to end it despite the short-term hit to American credibility.
In the immediate term, the successful evacuation of Americans and handling of Afghan refugees will be key to Biden surviving the crisis politically. The next phase is ensuring that Afghanistan does not become a terrorist breeding ground and uphold some basic measure of human rights, including how they treat women and minorities.
The United States and other members of the international community have to agree on a set of messages, clear messages for the Taliban about what their new government should do in practice.
On Sunday, the U.S. froze nearly $9.5 billion in Afghan government reserves held in American bank accounts. These assets will become important leverage in negotiations with the Taliban. Patsy Widakuswara, VOA News.